at number 4. Georgia checks in here at number 4. They also lost a first-round linebacker like Alabama did in Jalen Walker, who went to the Atlanta Falcons. They might have another one, though, and C.J. Allen right now, who can fly around the field. He placed in the 98th percentile of our game athleticism score metric. His 89.8 run defense grade last year was 7th in the country among all linebackers. Next to C.J. Allen, you got Raylan Wilson, who played 420 snaps as a true sophomore. 66.3 coverage grade, was 12th among SEC linebackers in 2024. The Bulldogs also have 3 former 5-star recruits at linebacker in Chris Cole, who's a sophomore, Justin Williams, who's a sophomore, and true freshman Zayden Walker. So you have a top 10 linebacker in the country in C.J. Allen, a guy in Raylan Wilson who has a lot of potential, played 400 snaps last year as a true sophomore, and then 3 former 5-star recruits at linebacker in Chris Cole, Justin Williams, and Zayden Walker, too. Just loaded. Listen, Kirby Smart's always going to have a great linebackers in his defense, and once again, Georgia's one of the best in the country at it.
Yeah, look, it's going to start with Allen and Wilson as the starters, and I think more so than the talent, because obviously we can gush about the talent of Georgia's defense every year. They get the top guys all the time with Kirby Smart, but I think the importance, we've talked a lot this offseason about how much Georgia lost on their defensive line and how young their defensive line is going to be, and they had a lot of good run defenders that just left for the NFL. Now you're talking about these 2 linebackers I think really need to be the heart and soul of their run defense. And C.J. Allen, look, there's nobody better equipped to do that than him, and obviously Raylan Wilson next to him. So I think more than anything, this might be the most important pair of linebackers of anybody on this list because of what Georgia lost up front. Obviously, they're going to cycle in good young defensive linemen too, but they're losing a ton of experience, a ton of production in front of these 2. They're going to have to prove once again that they're elite run defenders at the linebacker level in order to support a really young defensive line.
Yeah, Georgia it's unbelievable what they have in that linebacker room right now. And one Georgia fan actually in the chat, Dalton, was even saying that, if Chris Cole and Justin Williams had more playing time, maybe they'd even be higher on this list. And that's absolutely true. Georgia could be maybe a top 3, top 2, maybe even number 1 linebacker unit in the country with those 3 former 5-star recruits getting more playing time next year, because all 3 of them have immense potential in that linebacker room. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of the PFF College Football Show. Please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
Also, subscribe to PFF Plus at subscribe.pff.com for all of the same data and grades that we use in our show, plus fantasy tools, betting tools, and our mock draft simulator.